Alright, so here is your perpendicularity, and you can see the whole axis for the cylindrical shaft right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and simulate it how the perpendicularity, you can see the maximum deviation is 0.0541. Your tolerance, radius is 0.01 that you can play around. But in reality, let me simulate this a little bit so that way we can see it. Gonna make it bigger because the screen is so small. Sometimes it disappears like that. There it is. Okay, here we go. You can see like how your tolerance, it means that your perpendicularity, you can't go, like in that range. Yeah, so it's not perfect, but this actually doesn't mean that they're off. They're just off with that 0.01 in a tolerance range. Okay, so how small these numbers are right here. Well, anyway, so this is perpendicularity. Okay, of course you can turn around like this. Okay, and it looks like pretty perpendicular, but of course we can be able to see how tiny the tolerance is. Yeah, so in real life, your perpendicularity is not really perpendicular, it's kind of like that. Okay, so here is just showing you how we can simulate to be able to see it. Alright, then another one here is your parallelism, your GD&T, so you can see this, see like how your upper zone measure surface and the lower zones in a very tiny deviations here. So pay attention to your axis measurement. See like how, now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out of it. And we can see which plane it is parallel to. Here it is. Trying to put it, I want to zoom out of here. It's a little bit difficult to control. Anyway, so here your perpendicularity. So here is your upper zone and the lower zone. You're gonna have to go into here and make it really big to be able to see, alright, the tolerance zone. So I'm just gonna move it around so you can see the two planes. Of course, our tolerance zone is applied on the upper plane. So here, your z range on the this z-axis, right here, and that range is -0.03002 to positive 0.0300. And your zone, of course, this is your tolerance zone, is between 0.7350 and then to 0.7650. Okay, so this is your parallelism. It's falling in that range. Okay. In order for you to be able to see the upper tolerance zone or lower tolerance zone, you're gonna have to zoom in. Yeah. So if you zoom in, we can be able to see it. Of course, the lower plane is gonna disappear. I'll have to move it down a little bit like this, so your lower plane go into the page, your XY page right there in that plane. And of course, so you can make it very big, like this. At the same time, we are going to keep this plane here, right there, so that way you can see all the upper zone and the lower zones are. Alright, very difficult to visualize. So anyway, so this is how we simulate to be able to see the tolerance zone. See this? Now you can be able to see the upper tolerance zone. Yeah, because I can also move it a little bit like this. Yeah, upper tolerance zone measure surface and lower tolerance zone is fused like that. So you can see three distinct, plane. They're supposed to be parallel, but of course it is very, very small, tiny, right, deviations. Anyway, so those are the places where you use calculus, so you can be able to see these little tiny changes. Now let's move into Angularity, the same thing. Okay, I'm just showing you the upper part, and of course I'm going to go ahead and zoom out so you can be able to see where that is. Okay, so here I'm just showing you where the angle is. So here is your angle, and of course so we can let's turn this on. We can of course turn around, so you can be able to see it is at an angle. And of course I can fuse this together like this, so you can see big angle right there. Okay, so here we go. So there is an angle, and of course the angularity here is your tolerance zone is fused there. So if I want to concentrate this part, I usually go this way and then take a look at it. So even though your angle is like that, sometimes these layers can be three distinct layers right there, because you're dealing with the range, which is your zone plus or minus 0.0150. This the angle, okay, upper surface can be like that, can deviate from the measure reference plane right here, because this is your angle, okay, from here to here is so this the upper surface can be three things, and it can of course deviate within that range. As long as it is deviating, vary within that range, you're okay. And if you want to visualize it, you're going to have to make it very, very big, so you can be able to see that the upper zone, and then of course the lower zone like that. See? Now you can see this upper zone, lower zone, and then of course your measure surface is going to be there. Of course, when you make it very big, this two plane is going to come off because your angle is now over there. Go to the right side of that two planes. Okay, so anyway, so these are all your simulation for perpendicularity, parallelism, and angularity, so you can see the very small tolerance zones. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here.